could you tell us how you got involved with the Amber Sound Touch project?
So I got involved with the Amber Trust in general a few years ago when I was contacted by the RNIB. I'd worked with them a little bit. They'd supported me really well when I started to lose my central vision myself in my early 20s. They'd been brilliant to me, and they got in touch with me. They knew I was working with children as a music educator, and that I'd started my company Sing Education, and so they got in touch and said, would you like to teach? They had 2 children. They said, would you like to teach these children? They were funded through the Amber Trust, so their lessons were funded through the charity. I personally wasn't able to teach those children at the time. I wasn't based near to them, but I was able to put some of our teachers in touch with them. And so one of our Sing Education teachers taught them piano, those 2 children, and one of our teachers is still working with those children at the moment. A few years later, as part of, because of my sight loss, I run an Instagram page, Life as a VIP, visually impaired person. I run that, and I use the page to raise awareness of sight loss and to show kind of how you can live life to the full with sight loss, to give others with sight loss support. And often I'm in touch with parents of children with sight loss. And that was the case here, where some parents got in touch with me, parents of a lovely little girl called Eleanor, who is blind due to a brain tumour. They got in touch with me and said, would you like to teach singing to our daughter? And it's actually funded by the Amber Trust. And I was like, that's funny, because I've already connected with them. We're working with them as an organisation. And in the year not long before, so in 2017, I sang on a charity single with my husband's gospel choir, Sing Gospel, Silent Night. That was released in December 2017, and the proceeds went to the Amber Trust. So it was all lining up nicely, and I thought this is a great opportunity to teach somebody myself with a visual impairment. And so I started working with Eleanor, and she's wonderful. I have great fun teaching her. And then after a few months of teaching Eleanor and getting to know her and her family, the Amber Trust got in touch and said, actually, we're making a resource to help other teachers to teach visually impaired children, and said, would you like to come along and be filmed? So the first stage was they came to see me teaching in my own home, where I usually teach Eleanor. They came and observed and had to think about how it could work. And then Eleanor and myself, we went over to Roehampton University and were filmed teaching a lesson there, which is where some of the Amber Trust, so Professor Adam Ockleford, who runs the Amber Trust, he is based there as part of the Applied Music Research Department. So we went over there and were recorded as part of this. And there are 13 videos in total that have been filmed and are going to be released as part of this program to help music teachers.